Hey Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot to do a quick read for you using this die to choose the decks to make the message you need to hear. At the end, we'll do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus. If any card repeats, I will point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. There's a playlist called Random that has tarot deck reviews if you're looking to purchase a deck for yourself or someone else. I think that's it. And I'm sitting here drinking coffee that I've made way too strong. I ground the crap out of those beans. Oh my God, powdered them. And then made the coffee, and now it's so strong I'm like puckering. But I'm freezing. It's like June 11th, I think, here in Northern Virginia. It's been raining all last night and today, and it was like 59 degrees when I last checked, and I had the air conditioning on. I was like, why is it so friggin' cold in here? I checked the temperature outside, it said 59 degrees, and I was like, oh shit. So I put the heat on and made a big ass cup of coffee, and I'm freezing. All right, so Taurus. God. So let's do this. Let's roll. Lightseer's deck. All right, so this deck is going to do the first reading. Now the first card out of the deck in this reading is going to kind of flavor the reading or give you a kind of a feel of what's going on. So this is the Lightseer's deck, all right? Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, so I haven't pulled the cards yet, but I always shuffle before, when I'm done reading, I'll shuffle the cards and put them back in their container. This was what's on the bottom of this deck. So, oh my God, is there a person or a thing, some type of unhealthy habit or something unhealthy that's trying to influence your life? I'm not going to show you what cards on the bottom. We're going to see in a second. All right, so shuffle the spread deck. I feel like I want to get some more spreads. I want to find something that I can use for Wednesday, because I want to do a Wicked Wednesday. But I can't find any like spreads that would be like, ooh, wicked, you know. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Self-love spread. Okay, Taurus. Some of you all need self-love. Maybe you've attracted the attention of people who take advantage of you because you don't love yourself enough and you put all your love into somebody else. So let's see. It is a 6-card spread done with the Lightseer's deck. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What's the first card out of the spread or out of the deck? Let's see. Queen of Wands. All right, so this is good. I like this. This is coloring your reading. So confidence, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, just, having it all, right? Being the it guy, girl, whatever, getting the attention of other people. Just look at this, being happy, doing things that, you feel passionate about. All right, so what should I learn to love? Well, confidence. You should learn to love confidence. You should learn to love feeling passionate again. I said again, maybe some of y'all feel like you've kind of lost your mojo. I don't know. Why did I say again? So I think that's probably the case. A lot of Taurus folks, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus folks kind of lost a zest for life or something. What do people love about you? Okay. If there's a tarot reader watching this, watch me squirm. Watch me squirm. Go ahead, have some fun with that. Because what do people love about you? How the hell is this what? How the hell is this what people love about you? So, you don't just blindly act like everything's fine, but sometimes you do focus on the negative. But I think for the most part, you all are realistic and you can self-reflect when it comes to things you're disappointed about. Maybe a little too much, but you don't just blindly walk around going, everything's fine, everything's cool, and just pretending like everything's good. You don't do that. So you do honestly take a look at your feelings. You actually have authentic feelings, and you feel them, you delve into them. Why did I need this spread? Oh my God, Taurus. I almost feel like you're hiding from But okay, so here's what came out. This is why I said, oh my God, Seven of Swords. So we all know what that is. That's usually like sneakiness, shadiness. If you've dealt with somebody who's kind of a dick face or bitch or what, if you've dealt with somebody who's just really not genuine, not on the up and up, they're shady, McShadester, or male, female, whatever. They like to get away with things. Look at this is you may have dealt with somebody that likes to get away with things, right? They're always trying to like get away with something. Because this dude's like stealing the birds. I don't want to think, because he's got a knife in his hand. I really don't like that. And I love animals. But there's feathers falling out of the back of his pack. You know what that reminds me of also is the fact I just had a fox come in and, I'm just going to say it, ended the lives of 4 of my chickens. I had 11, now I have 7. So they snuck in, and I was a little too confident and thought things would be okay, and I was wrong. So there were feathers everywhere. Feathers, piles of feathers. There was 4 that met their demise, but there was like 7 piles of feathers everywhere. But why do you need this spread? So, and the first thing I thought of, even though you may have dealt with somebody who's shady McShaster, I feel like sometimes you all hide from the truth about, like, you don't want to face your own inability to see yourself the way you really are. It's like you're hiding from yourself. Some of you all. I'm just saying, don't get mad. But some of you all are hiding from yourselves. And you're not being honest with yourselves. And you're not seeing yourselves for how awesome you are. And you are. You are freaking awesome. And you need to realize that. And you need to be aware of that. What is blocking you? So it could be, I don't know, if you have dealt with a situation in which somebody kind of stabbed you in the back, and no, this isn't the Ten of Swords, but if you feel like if you've dealt with a situation in which somebody has kind of like stabbed you in the back and betrayed you and taken advantage of you because there was a third party energy, and they wanted to work with 3 people, have 3 people working together, and maybe you weren't aware. Because imagine this is you. You're sitting here, doing your thing, working together. Here's like this other person, they're looking down, almost smirking. And this one over here, right here, is looking up at them. So these 2 are looking at each other. This one's kind of smirking. Because look at that face. See the face? I'm shaking because I've had a lot of coffee. But, yeah, I don't like that. So there's that. But what's blocking you? Maybe the inability to work together and seek out answers. I don't know. I feel like some of you all have dealt with some kind of third-party energy thing that made you, it kind of shook your self-confidence. Something, you've dealt with somebody that made you question your value. Like, why did they need somebody else? Why were they involved with somebody else? Was I not enough? All right, so what is your future love goal? Oh, actually, no, how do you overcome the block? How do you overcome the block? All right, so feel the heartbreak. Look at that. Look at this. I was right. Okay, so a lot of you all have dealt with a third-party situation. Look, 3 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords right next to each other. You get the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords. Yeah. So a lot of you all have dealt with somebody who was sneaky McSneakster, trying to deal with, 3 people, and it led to heartbreak. So how do you overcome this block? Feel your feelings, and you know what? Don't try to like mask it. Don't try to distract yourself with anything. Don't try to throw yourself into your work so you don't have to think about it or feel it. Feel your feelings. I want you to like scream out if you need to. Look, scream out if you need to. Cry it out. Do whatever you got to do. If there's some kind of heartbreak that you felt, feel those feelings. Go ahead. Don't try to mask it with drugs, alcohol, gambling, gaming, work, sex, whatever. Just feel the feelings. Don't distract yourself. What is your future love goal? 4 Pentacles, that's stability. Now, even though it says love goal, and look, she's holding on to her pocketbook, male or female, like, even though they're holding on to their money. And that could be another thing, too. If somebody took advantage of you financially or tried to use you financially, and you're kind of like holding on to your funds, you're like, nope, you're not, like, nobody in the future is going to be able to take advantage, you can't have that. You're willing to give and be generous, but you're not going to like let somebody, you know, just empty out your wallet, right? Empty out your 401k or whatever, you know, whatever else they might want to do. I know somebody who did that. And I'm not going to get too personal. I'm just going to say I know of a person who let someone else, very selfish, manipulative person, they emptied out their 401k. This person got them to do it. The person I'm thinking of, they're at an age where they had a lot of money saved up, and this other person came in and love bombed them and tried to make them feel like that was, you know, where have you been all my life? We're perfect for each other. But apparently, from what I understand, the person that did it, this is their fourth relationship that they've done this with somebody. You know, they attach themselves to someone, get them to run through the person's money, and then they dump them once they've gotten everything they want from them, and then they go on to the next one. And I know this person I'm talking about is not going to see this video. I kind of wish they would, but at the same time, I know they won't. They're not going to see this. And it's a shame. I feel for them. And I have every intention of, if I'm able to, I can't say what I was about to say, because then it would be too clear to anybody that does know me in real life. I don't want them to say, hey, she's talking about you, or you and your, you know, partner. So I will be there for that person once you know, as a friend that they can rely on and lean on and talk to, whatever, you know. When that person takes everything they possibly can from them and then leaves them high and dry, and they're broken, feeling broken and worthless, I will be there for them as a friend that they can rely on, because that's fucked up. That's just awful. All right, so what is your future love goal? Being stable. Having, you know, you're not, I swear to God, it looks like this particular character though, it looks like they're holding on to their purse, like you can't, and it does make me think of that kind of situation, like you're not gonna be able to take advantage of me financially. That is literally what I think. You're not gonna be able to take advantage of me financially in the future. So, there's gotta be Tauruses out there that this has happened to. On the bottom of the deck, more stability. I like it. This is good. Self-love spread. I like this one. 4 of Wands on the bottom. Here's you, happy and stable. So you start off with the Queen of Wands, coloring the readings, showing confidence and, you know, being confident, sexy, passionate, male, female. You know, it's Queen of Wands, but it could be, you know, anybody. And 4 Wands on the bottom. So this is good. And you have everything. And I say this because when I look at your spread, you have everything in the spread. You have wand energy, cups, swords, pentacles, even though it's the 5 of Cups. All right, so what else? What else for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, folks? 22, apparently you need, Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Okay, this is one that's a weirdo deck. I'm just going to say it. It's a weirdo deck. And anybody who has this deck or has seen it used in a reading, you know what I'm talking about. So, all of the cards in the traditional tarot deck have different, like, they have a different, you know, like, nurture. Like, the black background is to be a specific suit. Green, I don't remember what green is. I should make myself a cheat sheet for this one, too. I've made cheat sheets for the Magical Dogs one. The Fairy Tarot, I probably need to make a cheat sheet for this one, because otherwise I always forget what green, the green background, what suit that is. But the moving on, okay, so that's got to be cups. Green is cups. Moving on is like, because it's the 8. So it's like the 8 of cups. So green apparently is cups. Look, on the bottom of the deck. So I shuffle, and then I'll put them back in the box or whatever without looking at them. So a lot of you all are moving on. And just, you know, anything that's not emotionally fulfilling, you're just moving on from it. All right, so let's see if anything repeats. Future love is the next spread, and I think that's going to be the last one, and then we'll do the 6 cards and the all signs. It is a 6-card spread done with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. And I'm probably going to have to refer to this a couple of times, no doubt. Okay, so I forget what black background is, but and here it is. So 10 is Wheel of Fortune Flow. I think that might be the Wheel of Fortune. Let's take a look. Yeah. Okay, so the black background is the major arcana. And the 10th one is the Wheel of Fortune. So, future love. My future true love, Wheel of Fortune. I know that is, it could be somebody who comes across as always lucky, or it could be someone with Sagittarius vibes, because the Wheel of Fortune is a Sagittarius card. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius. Could be a little bit Pisces too. And when I look at all this water in this particular one, in this particular card, it makes me think Pisces, you know, the ocean emotions and all that. So, it could be somebody who's just very in touch with their emotions. Look, very in touch with their emotions. See that? That's the representation here. Someone who comes across as lucky and optimistic and very in touch with their emotions. Will the attraction be instant? That's not cups, is it? Yeah, yes, the green is cups. Jesus, see, you're watching the wheel spin as I try and translate this deck. So this is like the 7 of Cups, daydreams and decisions. Will the attraction be instant? I feel like you're gonna find yourself looking at them as an option, because they're gonna be one of your options. You're gonna probably have a lot of options when you meet them. So they're gonna be one of the options. You're gonna be trying to decide. Daydreams and decisions. Now my concern, Taurus, is that you are not seeing them with rose-colored glasses, because the 7 of Cups is traditionally a card that also has to do with not seeing things clearly, like not seeing them accurately, having rose-colored glasses on. Because this is the card in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart that represents the 7 of Cups. And it says daydreams and decisions, right? So, will the attraction be instant? I'm not going to say it's going to be instant. I'm not going to say it's going to take forever. I'm going to say you're going to be like, you know, they're going to be one of the options. And you're going to be attracted to them, but you're weighing, no, it's not like, it's like 2 of Pentacles, weighing options, but you're going to be looking at your options. 7 of Cups. What will the person be like? So, let's see, if this is Swords, no. Cups. 8 of Wands. I think that's 8 of Wands. So let's purple is Wands, I think, right? Let me see. Hold on. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Yeah. Right. Take the lead. 4 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So, yes, purple is Wands. I'm going to make a cheat sheet for this after this. So 8 of Wands is success and growth. It's also fast movement, but what will the person be like? It could be somebody who quickly goes after what they want, and that's how I see 8 of Wands in this position. What would the person be like? 8 of Wands, they go after what they want, and they're successful, and they are growing, and that's a good thing, right? So, and it's interesting that it shows, so not everybody here watching this is looking for a masculine energy, but they may have masculine energy, male or female. They're going to have masculine energy, because this card comes up. What would they be like? A masculine energy with darker hair, most likely. Challenges. Okay, let's see here. Now that is also Wands. Okay, so 5 of Wands. So they're. I don't like that now. If this is the challenge, it could be somebody who likes to fight. Hopefully they're not into drama, because you know there's a lot of those folks out there right now, right? Just like the person I was discussing in here, that, you know, you may have dealt with somebody like that. A lot of people have dealt with that recently. Somebody who is in it for whatever they can get. They're not in it for you. So my concern is 5 of Wands as a challenge could be somebody who's all about drama and fighting. That's a red flag to me, because the first thing I think of is, oh shit. It's a challenge, right? And they may have their guard up. They might be shielding their heart. So it could be possibly, it may not be so bad. It could just be somebody who has been hurt in the past. So they kind of, you know, they're willing to keep you at you know, arm's length, because, and may have their guard up because they've been hurt. So it may not be as bad as I initially thought. Until when I saw that, I was like, well, maybe not. What will help though? That's Cups. 4 of Cups, opportunity beckons. So this person is like, they have their head down and they're just kind of looking at, they're looking down, almost like what, instead of looking up, they're looking down. So what will help? Okay, so yeah, focus on what went wrong in relationships and be realistic about it, but also realize how much love is still there, is still, you know, I feel like you can't assume that everybody is going to wrong you. What's going to help? Yes, look, you know, four cups, opportunity beckons is what it says here. See this person as an opportunity. See any possibility of a relationship. It's an opportunity. Don't assume that it's going to go the way it went in the past. The past is the past. Leave the past in the past, right? That's not now. So 4 cups, yeah, be realistic and look at, you know, what went wrong. And maybe, I mean, the 4 cups usually it's like ignoring, blocking, and rejecting, but I don't, this here it says opportunity beckons. And I think you have a lot of promise, a lot of opportunity, and a lot of love to experience. So don't assume that it's going to go like it did before. When, where, or how will we meet? That's the 9 of Cups. I freaking love this. Okay, it's not the 9 of Pentacles where you like you're single and you have it all. It's the 9 of Cups. It's wish fulfillment. Now, also, it's like you have the world in the palm of your hands too. Look at this. This is what I see. You have the world in the palm of your hand. So actually, it is kind of like 9 of Pentacles, but 9 of Pentacles is like a singles card, whereas 9 of Cups, which is what this is supposed to represent also, is a card of wish fulfillment. You have, this is good. I mean, this next person you meet, I have a really good feeling about it. I really do. And what was 10 again? 10 was, yeah, it starts off with a Wheel of Fortune. You can't go wrong with that, right? So what will the person be like? I think they're going to be really good for you and very lucky for you. On the bottom of the deck, that is the Empress card, right? Yeah. So things are going to grow. You're going to heal. You may possibly, some of you, have children with this person. But look at this. This is on the bottom of the deck. Taurus, you can't go wrong with this, right? So I really, I'm going to make a cheat sheet for this, but I really, really like this. So your future true love, this is a good thing. You're leaving behind the sneakiness, shadiness, third-party bullcrap that leads to heartbreak and needing to feel like you got to hold on to what you got. You're leaving all that crap behind. Your future love this is going to be good. All right, so we don't even, oh my God, we're at 23 minutes. All right, this is good. I don't want this to be a long read, damn it. All right, so let's do 6 cards down as Destiny and the All Signs and then close it out. I did not mean to go on a long rant. Dump Them fell out, so it didn't even want to be recognized, so we're just going to ignore that. It came out kind of in reverse anyway. Have Faith is sideways. Everything's going to go fine, though. They let their ego ruin their life is sideways, so somebody from your past is now realizing that they've been sabotaging their own life with their ego. But they have a wandering eye. They think you can do much better is upright. You need rest, take a break is upright, and don't go around. Ooh, okay, dream bigger. I think you're good. You're not dreaming small. But go for a joyride is in reverse, so it's kind of like saying don't go around, wasting money on traveling if you don't need to right now. I don't know. For some of you in the United States, that might mean that you need to save money. But look, this is definitely true of me. You need rest, take a break. I need to get more sleep. The ones I did yesterday, the videos I did for, what was it, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I was exhausted. And I sounded like my voice was weak. It was awful. This person doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in themselves. In fact, they need a self-love spread. They think you can do much better, so they've got like a shitty opinion of themselves for whatever reason. They got a wandering eye. It is what it is. All right, so if you are dealing with an Aries, I don't know. Here. If you're dealing with an Aries, what is on the... Oh, it was the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's the card of being charitable, giving to 2 people, or evening things out, making things equal. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, I just want to point that out because that was on the bottom of the deck. They're horny, but they're taking a break. They're taking a break. If you're dealing with a fellow Taurus, they actually see you as a Two of Cups. They want to share love with you, and they're kind of they might offer. You know what? They're gonna actually offer you something very stable, because the pentacle in this picture is very large. That sounds funny, but you know what I mean. They got a large pentacle. All right, so if you are dealing with a fellow Taurus, first of all, watch out for the stubbornness, because both of you are going to be stubborn. But anyway, this is them wanting to share love with you, and they're going to offer you something very stable, a large amount of stability. Maybe something really big, like I don't know, something big. If you are dealing with a Gemini, ooh, I think they're mad. They're mad, but you know what? They're gonna they're very clear about the fact that they see you as commitment material. They want to commit to you, and they're gonna be actually very clear about that. And they're not even gonna mince words. They want to commit to you. Or they want to commit with you. The Cancer is kind of looking things over, trying to decide if it's worth it, and but they're willing to take a leap of faith. The Leo, ooh. Wow, Taurus, what is going on with y'all? Maybe it's because you've ignored people or just blocked them or just said, I'm done with your bullshit, because a lot of people are coming around and people want to be with you. The Leo wants to offer you love. They might even see you as marriage material, and they want to heal and grow with you. I like that. The Virgo wants to be single, and they're sneaky and shady anyway, so look at this. Any Virgo you're dealing with, Taurus, is not good. Look, they just want to be single, and they're sneaky anyway. They're sneaky and shady and sneaking off to be single, maybe. I don't know. It is what it is. If you're dealing with a Libra, they want success with you, and they're willing to be patient for things to be successful. Ooh. If you were dealing with a Scorpio, it's like they're quickly moving towards you. They're quickly coming in because they're heartbroken. They're quickly coming in because they're heartbroken. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, wow. So they think they can live the good life with you, and they see you as maybe a soulmate. But my only concern is, hopefully it's not about money, because you get the Ten of Pentacles and the Lover's card. So they feel like, you know, they can have it all with you. I don't know. I don't see any cups there. But it's almost like they see you as their other half, their soulmate. Capricorn is not being realistic about whatever commitment. If you have a commitment with them, if you're in a commitment with them, they're not being realistic about it. If you're not, I think they want a commitment with you, but they're not being realistic about committing to you. They're maybe considering their options. They're just not, it's Seven of Cups and Four of Wands. No, I don't like that. I just don't like the energy. The Aquarius, it wants to reunite with you, and they're kind of bossy. They want to be in charge. The Pisces is, they're just being defensive and focusing on self-love right now. All right, well. And here is, maybe what you've been doing is you've been kind of ignoring people, and when they're kind of trying to offer you something, like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. All right. So Taurus, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I apologize that this is such a long read. Hopefully somebody watches it. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye.